This is a quick test of the Canon 7D with the Zoom H4 to determine whether or not the audio stays in sync between the two over a long duration clip. I'm using a Nikon adapted lens with a 50mm 1.2. I've got the f-stop, stop down to f2. So enjoy. So that's a slate check with the Canon 7D and the Zoom H4. Hopefully these line up in post. I don't know how much drift there is, but it's interesting to find out. Thanks for watching. Alright, so I've dropped both clips into the timeline. This one right here is the recorded off the camera, and this one right here is recorded off of the Zoom. Now I think if I drag these over just a little bit, I can just about line them up. They're within a single frame of each other, so that's pretty good. Now let's go to the end of the clip and see how that works out. And it looks like we lost about, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frames from start to finish over a 10-minute clip. So that's not too bad a sync. I'm kind of disappointed that it lost that much. I ran this test twice to make sure that I didn't mess anything up, and both times I ended up with the same situation. The audio had drifted out of sync by about 7 frames in both tests. So I guess it's not a perfect workaround to use your Zoom H4 with your Canon for a long duration clips. However, for things in the minute to 2-minute category, it works great. You shouldn't notice any problems at all. For those longer clips, if you set your timeline duration for that audio to 100.042, that seemed to sync them back up and correct for any sort of slack between the two. I'm going to try this with my Fostex later on this afternoon or first part of this week to see if you get the same sort of slip as you do from the H4. I don't know how it's going to turn out yet, but the thing I do like about my Fostex over the H4 is that it has a time and date stamp on every file that is actually correct. The Zoom kind of just stamps everything however it feels like stamping, and I haven't figured out yet how to set the time and date in it. So if this is the solution that I have to use, at least with this, my clips will have the same time and date stamps.